দেখতে আরম্ভ হয়েছে?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
Okay, let us start. What is moment? First of all, why moment is required, then what is moment? Moment calculation এখানে quite simple. First of all, you will know what is actually to learn a frequency distribution, or you can say that to learn a data pattern, that we know the basic two statistics. One is arithmetic mean, that is called x bar, and another is called standard deviation sigma. They are the basic two. One measurement, and another is used for measurement of dispersion, the scatteredness, spreadness, etc. To the scatteredness of the data, we use generally standard deviation, and to find the data pattern average calculation, average value of the data pattern, we always use most of the case we use. But the problem is, it may happen for two different frequency distribution. It may have they have the same arithmetic mean, and they have the same standard deviation. Their shape is totally different. Their shape, or if we try to draw a graph for that two different type of distribution, we can see it may happen. They have the same arithmetic x bar. They are the same standard deviation sigma, but their shape is different. হতে পারে। So to differentiate these two frequency, other than arithmetic mean, and or rather other than the central tendency measurement, and other than the measure of that means the measurement of the central tendency and the measurement of the dispersion to describe a description, or to describe a distribution of the frequency distribution, or rather we cannot we can compare to different frequency distribution. It is not to learn measure of dispersion and measure of central tendency. For that reason, we'll first have to learn, and after knowing a little concept about the moment, we can calculate the skewness and kurtosis. Skewness and kurtosis is required to measure the symmetry, to measure the symmetry and the peaked, PEAKED, peaked frequency distribution. What do you mean by the symmetricity of a distribution pattern, and what do you mean by the peak? When we have to explain later when we learn kurtosis and skewness. But remember, and skewness, we can measure the peakedness, PEAKED, peakedicity of frequency distribution table. It may happen that for two different same average, the arithmetic mean, you may have the same measure of dispersion, or you may have separate kurtosis, you may have separate skewness. Identify or differentiate two data set who have same arithmetic mean, same but different skewness and different kurtosis. Okay, To learn kurtosis and skew, first have to know what is moment. Okay, so let us start. Moment is quite simple. Okay, two types of moments are in general. One is called raw moment, and another is called raw moment, and another is called central moment. What is raw moment? The calculation is it is normally the standard the moment. This is called moment of first order m1 hat by m1 dash. First order moment. Repeat m2 dash. Third order moment m3 dash, and fourth order moment m4 dash. Normally, raw moment used by the symbol like dash, and when you can see the central moment calculation m1, m2, m3, and m4. Okay. So in case of central moment, we represent the moments like m1, okay, and in case of raw moment, we represent m1 hat, m2 hat, m3 hat. Symbol it represents. Least bother about that. Just know that symbol, but enough. So m1 hat, m2 hat, m3 hat, m4 hat. Similarly, you can cite m5 hat, m6 hat, m7, and so on, so on. M1 hat is the first order raw moment, is the second order raw moment symbol. M3 hat is the third order raw moment symbol. M4 hat is the fourth order raw moment symbol. M1 is used to represent the first order raw moment. Okay. To represent the second order raw moment. M3 is used to represent the third order raw moment. Central moment. To represent the fourth order central moment. Similarly, you can use the symbol M5 for fifth order, the M6 for the sixth order central moment, and so on. In most of the case, we only require actually for calculation of kurtosis and skewness. Basically, we record up to the fourth order moment, not more than that. Okay. Fourth order moment is enough to learn calculus, I say kurtosis and skewness. It is enough to know the first four moments. In general, they are sometimes called the first four moment, the second order moment, third order moment, or fourth order moment. Now, what is the formula to represent them? Raw moment about a point. Moment is basically summation of the difference, the values xi minus a, the observations, right? Similarly, if there is frequency involved in the definition or in the example with xi minus a, okay. Now, if I into xi minus a, similarly m2 dash, that is a square, second order, so that is a square. And similarly, when there is frequency involved, we have to. What is a? A is any point about a point that is given in an example. Example Devadapi, you can choose any point. Okay, and for the third order moment is represented by m cube 3. Symbol is represented like this, right? And fourth order and so on. Okay. Similarly, for the case of central moment, it is calculated about the arithmetic mean. So what I have to do? Xi minus x bar, the sum by n. Similarly, like we must have to go for some examples so that we can better understand this. Okay. So x bar different.
Excuse me, sir.
হ্যাঁ বলো। হ্যালো।
হ্যাঁ স্যার, বাই মিস্টেক আই থিংক আমার থেকে স্ক্রিনে লাইনিংটা হয়ে গেছে।
দিয়েছি
হ্যাঁ স্যার, সরি স্যার।
ওকে। Oh, good. Now, better we can go for some better. First, see the case. First, find the first 4 moments of the following about, right, about mean. Let us see, there are 4 elements: -3, 2, 4 and 1. So you have to find the first 4 moments about mean. It is given about mean. So what you have to do? This is quite simple calculation. Just go for that. There are -3, 2. So you have to calculate the first 4 moment. That is, we use this formula number 1, first order moment. Formula number 2, second order moment. Formula number 4, fourth order moment. Okay. How can we calculate that? Just go for the first order calculation. M1. Let us see. For this example, we represent M1 equal to, see the formula, minus x bar. So we can represent M1 equal to as, means here number of elements. Number of elements 1, 2, 3, 4. So we write 1 by 4. Okay. It means any elements. Oh, first, sorry. First of all, you have to find the mean because x bar is there. Then, about mean, that is central moment. Let us make it clear. First of what I have to example key find. Okay, first 4 moments of the following, and it is given the moment we have to calculate about the mean. So, moment about mean, that is, you are go for central moment calculation because central moment is always calculated about arithmetic mean. Okay, তার মানে আমরা go for central moment calculation. You have to calculate the central moment. আমি আগেই বলেছি 4 types of central moment calculations are there. Maybe for 5th or 6th order may be available. To calculate the skewness and kurtosis, maximum 4th order moment has to be calculated. Okay. In our example, we are calculating the first 4 moments. First 4 moments of, so we have to find the central moment. Let us start. They are the 4 values. So since we have to find the 2, 3, 4. This is the first moment, second moment, third moment, fourth moment. This option because there is the moment about mean. And the any point bolto, we can about a point. If any point bolto, we go for this formula. Since only about mean. Now how to calculate mean boleche. So the mean will be -3 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 by 4. So the mean will be by 4 and the value will be 1. তাই তো 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. 4 by 4 is equal to 1. দেখো ঠিক করেছি কিনা 4 by 4. So first of all you have to find the right? Then take the difference from each of the values. That is, mean is this. We have to calculate what is M1 for this case. M1 will be 1 by 4 minus 3, first value minus 3, minus 1 because plus 2 minus 1 because arithmetic mean is 1, you know, plus 1 because arithmetic mean is 1, plus 1 minus 1 because arithmetic mean is 1. And then divide by 4, we can get the first moment. Similarly, now see this calculation. See this calculation solution. Remember that there are the 4 terms. लिखे रखिए -3, 2, 4 and 1. There are 4 terms in there. Okay. So 1 by n summation xi minus x bar. Okay. M1 is 1 by n summation xi minus x. 1 by 4 into minus 3. Already calculate the x bar as 1. Minus 3 minus 1 plus 4 minus 1, 1 minus 1, 0. I can get calculation by 0. Then M2, second order moment. And the formula is 1 by n summation. Okay. So what is the value? Xi minus x bar the whole square. The value is 3 minus 1 the square plus 2 minus 1 the square. Square need have M2 to second order moment. So you can get 6.45. Similarly, M3. At least calculate for anyone whether I can get. Hello, করছো? ওটা আসছে কিনা? M3 is equal to 4.5. Just put 1 by 4 like this and 3. আর তো কিছু নেই, basically এক. মানে that is to calculate M3 moment 3, 1 by 4 plus 2 minus 1 cube plus 4 minus 1 cube plus 1 minus 1 cube. And দেখো তো M3 4.5 আসছে কিনা চেক করে দাও.
হ্যাঁ স্যার 6.5 আসছে
6 পয়েন্ট না, এইটা না, আমি পরেরটা বলছি M3 টা থাকতো 4.5 আসছে কিনা. M3 ক্যালকুলেশন জিজ্ঞাসা করছি ঠিকঠাক আসছে. I think there is ক্যালকুলেশনটা আমি ক্যালকুলেটর দিয়ে করেছি তো, তাই দেখো তো ঠিক আসছে কিনা. That is 1 by 4 within bracket -3 minus 1 cube plus 2 minus 1 cube plus 4 minus 1 cube plus 1 minus 1 cube. And you can get M3. Take this value. Say. কেউ করলে না? পারলে না নাকি?
না স্যার করেছি কিন্তু স্যার ভ্যালু না 44 আসছে।
আমি কি
জানি
ইকুয়েশনটা
না।
লিখবো? আমি ইকুয়েশনটা লিখছি,
হ্যাঁ,
এইটা করবে।
হ্যাঁ আমি কিউবেরটাই করেছি 1/4 1 কিউব প্লাস 2 মাইনাস 1 কিউব ওইটাই করেছি আমি।
দেখি একবার চেক করি। 1/4 will be there. 1/4 will be there. -3 -4 মানে -4 কিউব, -4
হ্যাঁ।
by 6 -64. 1 কিউব মানে 1।
ও
4
এটা
minus
-64 হবে। আচ্ছা
4 minus 1 মানে 3। 1 minus 1 মানে 0, 0 কিউব মানে 0, ignore that. So what we have, -64 plus 27 কত হচ্ছে? 2864 2864 কত হয়?
-36.
মাইনাস
-36
-36 -36 আমি অঙ্কটা ভুল করেছি, আমি দেখছি। -36, so you get the 9.
9 9
9 no, this if you require moment কখনো নেগেটিভ হবে না। ওকে, so you apply the mod symbol 9, so you get the 9. Okay, moment will never negative, so you apply mod symbol. Similarly, you can get the moment 4 also. Just for simple calculation, you can get the moment 4 also. আমি বোধহয় ভুল করি তাহলে, then the value will be তাই তো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
ওকে, চেক ঠিক করে নিও। মানে moment always take the positive part. Whatever may the value, it is negative, always take the positive part. Similarly, you can find this M4. Just simple add simple calculation. You can the M4 will be this to the power 4. That is M4. That is M4. This to the 4 and this to the 4. Since but power is even, always get the positive part. তবু দরকার নেই, একবার ডাইরেক্ট ক্যালকুলেশন করে দেখো। এই M4 will be this.
স্যার ওইটাও করলাম 145 এরকম একটা এলো।
কত একটু
145 এলো 1/4 into minus
Mi-
3
Sir, 84.
minus 1
-4 to the power 4. 64 into 4, 64 into 4 হচ্ছে কত? 216, তাই না?
Sir, 84.
তো তাহলে তো আমার ভুল হচ্ছে ক্যালকুলেশন।
এটা ঠিক আছে তাহলে, তাই তো?
হ্যাঁ স্যার ঠিক আছে।
এই আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, এটা 9 তো?
M3 টা 9 এসেছিল।
বাস ঠিক আছে, জাস্ট একবার সাইন আউট করে বেরিয়ে জাস্ট 2 মিনিটের জন্য আরেকটা অঙ্কই বাকি আছে, মোমেন্টটা শেষ হয়ে যাবে তাহলে। একবার সাইন আউট করে এটা স্টাডি মেটটা পাঠিয়ে দেবো। আবার এটা ইন্টারভিউ, হ্যাঁ।